Is that for real? Paying him? There we go.
Why don't you tell me
So it does exist.
why the Christians shouldn't be Zionists?
Jay's like, can't believe how stupid. Can't believe how dumb this is. All right, this is stupid. This is dumb. Well, good on Jay for sticking to the point of no return when the spurg happens.
Well, Christian Zionism was never believed by any Christian until it was promoted in America through certain entities out of Oxford and out of the circles of the Rothschilds, such as the people pushing the Balfour Declaration.
He's not even listening.
It's called the Milner Circle.
The Rothschilds.
Yeah, you don't know about the Balfour Declaration?
No, I do. The whole Theodore Herzl works with the Rothschilds, even though
I'm talking about the Balfour Declaration.
This guy's such a retard.
You don't think that's the Rothschilds?
No. I'm just saying.
What's up with his background? What kind of life does that guy live? I mean, how is your entire apartment pink and purple? Is that for real? That's why I'm like, these people are just... I think this guy's a full bear. Not like the bear tards. Like, you know. Like, can you imagine you're done streaming and you look around and your entire apartment is just pink and blue and purple?
People always bring up we're now getting into
like that's his whole house right there.
Modern Zionism, and I was trying to get an argument from you for theological or
there is no such thing as Zionism in the history of the church, if that's what you're asking. It doesn't exist. Can you name any single post-apostolic church father that has your interpretation of the nation state of Israel?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm actually retarded now. I'm not used to this. I mean, Ben Shapiro paid me to become this thing, and I don't even know who you are, Jay. And he says, just push it at all costs, and here I am. I'm sorry. What don't you understand what he just said?
I didn't understand that.
Did you put the words? Did the words mean stuff? How did you not understand it? He said there's no history. There's no authoritative position that's ever existed that's called pro-Zionism as a nation state. I'm sorry, Jay, but did you say words that didn't make sense to me? ALC $5. You may have missed the segment with Jay, called him out for being a fake. Oh, I saw that segment. Yeah, the guy said he's a Catholic. That's why I think these people are paid and they don't know. Okay, if someone's paid like this chump, let's just say here, let's put the truth through music on. Let's say this guy's paid to be a quote Christian, but he's too dumb to understand that there are people out there who can dissect what's claimed to be Christian, whether it's Catholic or Protestant or Calvinist or Mormon or all these claims, right? He thinks that he can just jump in the pool and he's not going to run into someone like Jay who has these distinctions down, probably better than anyone, who's going to go, what are you? What's your position? Are you Catholic? He's just going to say, I think that's why I believe that these people are actually paid assets, because it makes sense. So if someone's paying them, like a Ben Shapiro, I just like that idea, by the way. If he's all, listen, go out there and be a Christian. And he's like, okay, you gonna pay me to be a Christian? Yeah, just be a Christian out there in the world. It's gonna be great. I mean, just push Zionism from a Christian lens. You'll be fine. We'll protect you. And then you ask him, what are you? What are you exactly? Oh, I'm a Catholic. Oh, you're a Catholic? Jay's like, okay. You're gonna say you're a Catholic? Let's see how that turns out. Well, it turns out that he lied.
Question, go ask it again.
You wanted to ask, I thought, about the historical issue of Christian Zionism. So that would relate to church history and the history of Christians. And I'm asking you, can you name a single historical Christian in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th century who believed... He's like, there are historical Christians? I thought Christianity started in the 1950s.
Wait a second, I don't understand. Are you saying that Christianity didn't start with Darby? What the? What kind of what is this historical, whatever you call it?
What you believed in this regard?
No, I mean, like I said, I don't have that information in front of me. You're asking me to quote somebody.
So church history doesn't matter, or I mean, you're asking me about the history.
No. Don't straw man me. I see what you're doing there. Look.
Well, no, I'm not straw manning a lot of Protestants.
You can't straw man someone if you ask them a question. Why is this so common these days? This happened to me like 3 different times in the last like 2 weeks, where I ask a question: do you believe X, Y, Z? Don't straw man me.
A lot of Protestants don't believe.
I don't think it matters because I don't have.
A lot of Protestants don't listen. A lot of Protestants.
I'm not a Protestant.
What are you?
66%.
Well, you're not. Well, what are you?
I'm 66%. Did he just? What is this guy saying? Do I have to put the Truth or Music on the whole time? Did he just say I'm 66% something? Look, I told you to not put a number on it. I told you. I said go out there and be Christian. I don't care what you say. Just say like you're generally Christian, generally Judeo-Christian, you hold to the Enlightenment principles and that whole thing, and you love the Constitution like it's like an extra book of the Bible. And because of that, Israel is our strongest ally. Just say all that stuff. I don't know why you talked to that guy, first of all. But second of all, if you did talk to him, why did you say 66%? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Catholic, I told you.
You're 66% Catholic?
Okay, well, the Catholic Church teaches what I'm saying, historically. So you're a heretic according to the Catholic Church.
The Catholic Church, I'm not a heretic.
According to Roman Catholic doctrine, you are a heretic if you teach that the nation of Israel has a covenant that's still in force.
By the way, look, I said by the way instead of again. W's in the chat. Remember that clip from Steve Bannon who said the Catholic Church is behind us? That was actually a lie as well.
The Council of Florence explicitly says you're a heretic.
So my Catholic Church, St. Henry's, right up the street.
Right up the street.
My priest.
My priest is a Jew. Look, my Catholic Church right up the street. My priest has curls, like right down his head.
Is a Zionist.
My priest is a Zionist. Look. My priest up the street, right up there. I'm going to just tell you where it is. I'm just going to totally dox myself. My priest up the street is a Zionist.
So he's a heretic according to your own church's tradition.
So we're all just, anybody that disagrees with me is a heretic. Is your
No, I'm talking about do you know what the Council of Florence is?
See, your interpretation.
Do you know what the Council of Florence is?
Hold on, your interpretation.
Hold on, I don't want to answer questions.
No, I'm talking about I used to be a Roman Catholic. I know Catholic dogma.
The church is a man-made institution. You'd agree with this, correct?
No, see, that's not a Catholic teaching. The church is.
That's not even.
Not a man-made institution.
The church.
Don't even know Catholic basics.
And my priest is a Zionist. I meet with him with coffee after every sermon. We talk about the Jews.
What are you talking about?
What the hell, dude? That's why I'm like, my truther hat is so, like, I loosened my truther hat in the last year because I don't like this this obsession with trying to describe what's happening like it's this giant puzzle. I get how it's really appealing, by the way. It's fun. But I just like always like, well, I don't want to do that. I want to do more of practice. I want to do more of attending church. I want to do more that work. Am I still drawn to this? Of course. But man, do I think that there are paid people at this point. Like, I just don't understand how this guy could exist. Now, could it be chalked up to just stupidity? Of course. Like, is the world stupid enough where this is a byproduct? This guy is a byproduct? Yeah. But it's just so much more juicy to think of it as Ben Shapiro hired these people. Like, I just love the idea of Ben Shapiro sitting around with a bunch of constitutionalist retards like this. Oh, I love your camouflage and you have Black Rifle coffee. I bet you like that. You like the Hodge twins?
Yeah.
You like the Hodge twins? You know, you're like, I know Steven Crowder. You want to meet him one day? I can actually set that up. Now, all we need you to do is go out there and be a Judeo-Christian Zionist. Go for it. Multiply.
Who made the church? God?
The Catholic.
Who made the church? Yeah, according to Christianity, Christ established a church, so yes.
The church does not teach it's a man-made institution.
Well, then who made the church? God?
What do you mean? How was it?
Oh my gosh. Oh
How
my
was it
goodness.
made? How
Oh
was
my
the
goodness. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy.
Made? The church was made.
Dude, why?
Black rifle coffee. I don't drink coffee, though. I don't drink any coffee. I just take an Adderall.
Did you think you
Jesus
were
died.
going to be able
Hold
to come
hold
on here and debate?
Why did
You don't know
ask
anything.
Me to, listen, I'll take any.
Because you
debate with
started
anybody.
talking smack, man. You
Tell
said
me-
you were
hold
going to come on here
tell
and whip
why-
me. You don't
tell
even
me
know the
why you-
basics of Catholicism.
Who
You,
made the church?
you thought John wrote Romans.
Dr. Evo says Hodge twins are JQ'd now. I don't know what their deal is. I believe it. Yeah. Come on, man. We're gonna have Blair White up in here. Damn, she hot. Yeah, she good. Look, I don't really like all this, the pronoun stuff and stuff, but if all the dudes who act secretly have a dong look like Blair White, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah.
Who made the church?
Who made the church? This guy.
Jesus set up the church.
Jesus set up the church. The Catholic Church wasn't set up until after Jesus died. How did Jesus?
See, this is all confused now. So, obviously, Jay has to take an approach where there is a distinct church, and you have to argue that from authoritative position. And the only options, if it's a board game, the only the figurines when you're playing a board game on the table is Catholicism and Orthodox. That's it. That's all you have. You don't have anything else to choose from, by the way. But Jay has to navigate this idiot's mind by entertaining his view that the church isn't the singular thing. It's the multiplicity of all things, of all Christian, assumed Christian churches. So he has to he has to distinguish this stuff while arguing against this guy's view. He's got a task in front of him.
set up a church after he died.
Jesus sets up the church explicitly when he gives the keys to Peter in Matthew 16, and he says,
So he didn't start the church.
He did start the church. His apostles are the college that he gives the Holy Spirit.
Oh, this
to.
is great.
So the apostles went to college and then
Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! Now my truther brain is even squeezing tighter, because now, watch this. What if this guy's paid? What if this guy's paid by true Christians to mangle Protestantism so bad, to demonstrate such idiocy from that view that people are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be like that guy. I mean, it can go either way, right? It can go either way. Looking at this guy, you guys always laugh and you say, did Jim Bob pay this troll because he's such an idiot that it could be written? Maybe that's the case with this guy. Forget the whole Ben Shapiro review. What if it's the case that this guy's hired by me? That I found this guy and hired him and I said, hey, listen, can you just represent your view and everything you think is true? Just loudly. Maybe go on Jay Dyer and all these other channels maybe and talk about it. So the apostles went to college. No, dude, the college is referred to not as community college, bro.
they started the church. So it's a man-made
Oh my
institution,
gosh.
like I said.
Jay.
They went to college. You don't even know what the college
They went to
Your own
college.
stupid
is.
fucking words against you, dude. The church
You're using your own stupid words against you? No, the word college that's not what he means by college. You're not using that against him.
was made
my
by
my
man.
stupid fucking words.
That's the church.
They're not
You
his
think-
words, dummy.
made
The
by
college
man.
of the apostles is a
Yeah, Jay made up the word college. Right, the body of the apostles who were called upon by Christ to go and spread the message of God. The college, the body. Just an organized body of authoritatively chosen people, authoritatively, to go out and do this. It's a body. It's like a mini church, essentially. So the term college is really just, you could just swap it with the term like a body. He's like, you go to college? What college did they go to? DeVry? Saxton says for $5, if you're ever wondering who was behind the He Gets Us campaign, it's this guy. Yeah, he gets us.
Stupid fucking word that I made up.
The church was made by men. Yes or no?
No, you don't even know what the College of the Apostles is. You're literally an idiot.
Hold on. The apostles were men. Yes?
But it doesn't follow.
The apostles were men, and they went to DeVry.
From that it's man-made.
Today I learned Jay invented college. Yeah, Jay just used the college word.
Because that's a Protestant
term. Well, it wasn't made until after Jesus died, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're telling me. The that church was made.
Listen. You have to. Are you?
This guy's a Muslim, maybe. Maybe he's a Muslim. Now that's even better. This guy's a Muslim. Okay, I'm calling it right now. This guy is going to be found out to be a Muslim. Also hired by Ben Shapiro, by the way.
Trolling me? Because the Roman Catholic Church argues that...
I think this guy's got Muslim argumentation all over him.
Matthew 16 is the founding of the church on the rock of Peter.
The apostles had a frat house.
That's your church's teaching, Goose.
The apostolic frat house.
Yeah, okay, but...
Shout out to H. Brazzi for giving Jay $4.99. I know that name. How you doing, man?
So the church was founded there.
Founded in the institution of the church. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
No shit.
Because you don't know the basic terms of anything in this.
So wait, I don't know what you're saying. Did you say apostles went to college? What did they study? Oh, so you're saying the apostles all studied the same exact thing and they had the same electives? Okay, cool. Okay, which one did statistics then? Dr. Devo, $5. Apostles went to college, just barely beat epistemology is the study of the epistles. From the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I'm wondering, honestly, Dr. Evo, how to rate those two. What's dumber? You know what? Let's do a poll. What is a dumber take? Apostles went to college. Epistles is this epistemology. Is the study of the epistles. I have to know. I just have to know. I have to do equal. Sorry. It equals study. They make you do not a lot of characters here. Here we go. Ready? Okay, let's see what everybody says about it.
That's why. You thought the College of the Apostles means they went to...
Make sure to include metaphysics is just more physics. Yeah.
College.
Who made the church? Like
who made the church?
You're still refusing to answer this question. Who made the Catholic Church?
I already answered the question that Christ founded the church according to the Catholic.
So Jesus was.
You don't even know Catholic theology, man. You're a clown.
Jesus was a man. Jesus was a man and God. So according to you, it's a man-made institution.
It's not a man-made institution.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Institution according to your.
His own logic just falls apart. He just said, according to you, Jesus is man and God, so it's a man-made institution. Well, no, by that logic, also it'd be God created the church. So
your own church's teaching.
Okay, now you're saying something about Protestants, right? 62 million.
You're not even a Catholic, dude.
I know. Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, snap, dude. Jim Bob, the apostles all failed physical education. Yeah. Yeah, I want to know how, like, what were their problems, you know, like, when they were not focusing on their grades, you know, and they all had, like, a, you know, the sort of guidance counselor, like, trying to get you through college, bro.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
I didn't
when you said you were a minute ago.
No.
Are you a Catholic
to you, I'm not. Listen, retard. If you're gonna do
I'm a retard when you're making a clown of yourself.
Thing,
the chat thinks that you're an atheist lying. They don't even think you're.
Who cares? I don't give a fuck what your chat thinks. Why would I care about what your chat thinks? I didn't even
because
know
nobody's buying your bullshit because you don't even know basic terms.
Were until like
I don't care what.
Why would you debate someone you didn't know who they were? Like you didn't have a grasp. Like, if you're going to take these positions, this is why I think these people, that there's a slew of them that must be paid.
You don't know. You don't know anything.
So you got over 60 million Protestants. 80% of them are Zionists. That's about.
Dimitri says, the only reason why the study of epistles is not as dumb as this idea is because some people don't know the word epistem and know epistlesology equals the science, therefore the epistles.
40% of all Christians, but
No,
Christianity.
they're not Christians. I don't hold that they're
So
Christians.
anybody that doesn't agree with you is not a real Christian.
No, Protestants are not Christians. They're heretics.
They're all heretics. So you see, that's
Right.
the problem with you people.
What
is,
did Constate Domino of your own church teach about heretics and Protestants?
yeah. I don't care, dude. You
He doesn't care about anything.
So you don't know the dogmas of your
you're
church
trying
and
to
you
you're
don't
trying to pigeon.
You're trying to pin me down on the thing that I said I believed, and you're trying to pin me down on those beliefs, and you're just not going to do it, Jay.
Told me by asking me a question
About your own
you don't
church's
know.
history?
I am not a fucking priest, dude. I go to church. I do not know the Bible back to front. I said that in my opening.
Well, you don't even know the
statement.
basics. Why did you think it would be a good idea to debate?
You asked me to come on. I'm here.
Look, you asked me, and that's why. You know, I'm not prepared. I don't know shit, but you asked me to be here, and that's my duty to be here and just take a dump. I just thought just coming on your show and taking a giant dump is a good idea.
No,
So-
you talk smack and said you were going to put me in my place.
Well, so far you're doing that by yourself.
You are.
Putting you in your
No,
place? Yeah.
you
No,
are.
you're putting you in your place. You're fucking. You fucking. You're
All
so.
right, you're a complete clown. This is,
Okay,
this is-
cool.
this is-
Okay, come.
We're done.
Okay, come. Yeah, and there's that. I mean, that's wild. That's wild. These, I don't. Beats the hell out of me. Where are we at here? What's dumber? It's like 68. 68. Oh yeah, apostles went to college. 68%. That's pretty big. 68%. That's dumber than epistemology equals the study of the epistles. Wow. You need better opponents. Where are the better opponents? Honestly, I need them. Jay needs them. Where are they? How can a person be this arrogant? It's just because it's just pride. They honestly, it's like a defect. It's like they reject authority, but then they assume authority, but then they read into their own views, but then they abide by their own interpretation, and then they go to church, but then they interpret something that disagrees with their church, but they still go to that church. It's just so confused. It's almost like a bunch of like split personalities. They're like, well, I have the Christian I am at home, but I go to church, and the Christian I am at home and what I believe doesn't actually match the church that I go to, but I need to go to church because that's important. And so I just go to the Catholic one down the street because, my priest is a Zionist. And I got to make sure to be, my priest is a Zionist. The greatest flaw in the American spirit is one of pride. I agree. Well, it's also a function of modernity, I think. I was saying before how a lot of the views we have to deal with, whether it's the Troons or feminism, are all the only reason they have any legs at all that they can maintain over time is decadence and luxury. The old segment I used to have called "Concerns That Go Away with Food Shortages" pretty much describe the phenomenon, because without any of this modernity, if you had to worry about other things that were more pressing, you wouldn't have the time to try to think deeply on anarchism, feminism, trans ideology, and all this stuff. You just wouldn't have it. Not that I'm some sort of like proponent of like accelerated destruction. I'm just saying that's just I think it's a feature of modern amenities, and I'm not innocent either. We all like it. We like tech. I like that there's a gay light that I can buy behind me. I like guitars. I like technology. I like all these things. But it doesn't mean what I just said isn't true. Do we have any counters in the chat who want to jump on Discord at this time? You can challenge me on anything you want. Anything your little heart desires. Anything your little hearts desire, okay? Anything. Manuel Georgius says the truth is most Christians are like this Zionist dude who thinks homosexuality isn't a sin. Yeah, if you're being very liberal with the term Christian, Manuel, but here in this chat, for the most part, the people you're going to be talking to here, Manuel, we wouldn't consider those people Christian. We would consider them heterodox and their theology heretical. That isn't to say that they themselves are deemed heretics, but they're heterodox and they're following something heretical in a sense, in many senses. But yes, they're evangelicals for the most part. They're dispensationalists, Manuel, and you can refute this. Jay does it all the time. And I think that has to be put front and center. In fact, I don't think there's a more important issue that could make its way up to the Piers Morgan and the Tucker Carlsons than dispensationalism and Zionism. And it can be talked about in a way that isn't anti-quote Jew. There's a way to talk about it. Jay is skilled in talking about it in that way. Jay should be on Piers Morgan talking and countering these types of people. Tucker Carlson should be hosting way more people that are said to be Christian and hold opposing views on this crazy, insane loyalty to Israel. I don't mind that you like Israel. I just want to have a debate about it. Nothing wrong with debating it. I see both points. You can't pretend that we aren't interlocked through Congress, members of Congress, with their interest in Israel and all the lobbying. We can't just disband it. It's impossible. That would be impossible. Anyone thinks that's possible is probably not thinking rationally. But on the other hand, I think Jay Dyer has a point. If it's not biblically grounded, how else is it grounded? Almost halfway to the goal. Yes, 22 out of 50. Thank you for the support. The channel is supported by you guys. If you like the channel, like the debates, like the commentary, like the impressions, like the music, go on and send a super chat. If not, I'll still keep doing it, and you'll just feel guilty eventually. He made a Cope video? Did he? Did he? I don't know if I can listen to that guy, honestly. And I mean, that sounds kind of fun, but I don't think I can look at his eyeliner. Can we get an emoji of Tucker Carlson laughing? Yeah, we'll do that. I got to redo the whole thing. I got to focus on that. Maybe a day I don't stream, I'll just do a focus on the revamp of the... Shout out, by the way, to Sean over at Discord. He added a lot of emojis